global middle class rises as America's middle class declines. Hello, this is Chart GPT today. Yes, we had this report out recently here that the world has a growing middle class. Look at the population of the world. 2.98 billion people live in the middle class, which is quite a bit, and that's set to rise to 3.88 billion by 2033. So it's quite interesting. The spending will go from 26 trillion to 35 trillion. So we have a growing middle class. So that's quite interesting. Where does that put America? Well, of course, we've seen reports out that most Americans, most working, 166 million, are living paycheck to paycheck. That even includes people over 100,000. The rest have some savings. Of course, you look at the U.S. Food insecurity, it basically is starting to increase, where 12.8% seems to have problems even feeding themselves. So as the world is growing their middle class, the U.S. is on the decline. Of course, you see that's in other charts here. Here's one from Pew saying that the middle class has, from 1971 to 2021 here, has went from 61 to 50. Of course, in the chart on the right-hand side, you can see their income is slowly declining relative to the upper income, and the lower income is just on subsistent living there. As you can see that in the light green line. Here's another chart that kind of shows you that the middle class from 71 to 21 have declined, and you can see that they were 61% of the people, 62% of the income, and they've basically dropped off a good 10 points. And of course, we've seen this before, the higher income basically has been growing, and the low income again treading water. It's kind of the same report. Here's the same thing in terms of the another chart that shows that, if it's a little bit more clear there. Of course, we've all seen these charts on wealth inequality. We can see that since the 70s, 80s, has been on a steady upward climb. Probably going to do a chart on this in terms of why that is. Of course, I would suggest that you have to look at the monetary system. We'll have a look at that and other videos coming forward here. Why were the actions of the middle income to handle all this? Well, most are working longer before retirement, cut back on savings as emergency fund, delay repairs, find a higher paying job, increase credit card use. So you can see these are the kind of things that people are doing to battle that. Check out the AI and see what they say are the chief causes of this reversal in the middle income in the U.S. And also take our online poll. Do you think this trend will come back and the middle class will come back, or is it a trend that will continue for the foreseeable future? Don't forget to subscribe.